Hi there, Chris here, another quick tip for you all. In this video, we're going to continue our look at painting the Triumvirate of Yncarne box set, and we're going to continue our work on the Yncarne, or Yncarne, whichever way you want to pronounce them. Yncarne, I guess. And we are going to begin work on the base of the model, as we pretty much completed everything else on the model. And so we're going to start off with some Rakarth Flesh, and this is for the little Eldar stones, the little cover stones, or whatever they are. I don't know. I guess it's imagining that it's some sort of stone floor, stone tablet kind of thing. It's all smashed, and the Yncarne is popping out of it, and what have you. So we're using this as our base for the stone, and it's going to be kind of like a wreath bone kind of thing. And so that's what we're going to pretty much do. And as you can see, we've also done the stones as they travel up the ectoplasm as well. And this is all done in the same color. Next is Dryad Bark. This is going to be for the sandy portions that has that really kind of dimpled texture on the base. And as you can see, it kind of has the sand and dirt has a bit of a swirl pattern to it. And so again, we'll try and be mindful of that. And we're going to paint this Dryad Bark all over the areas. And of course, both colors were thinned out just a little bit for ease of application. So once we've done that and we have all that ready to go, we are going to apply some Sterling Mud. Sterling Mud is a GW technical, and so we're going to use our little spatula here. This is the little texture brush that they often recommend to use, but if you got like some sort of little spatula, palette knife, or what have you, you can pretty much just grab a little dollop and then just begin spreading it around, kind of like you would spread, I don't know, like Nutella on blood kind of, or bread kind of thing. Whoa. And so as you can see here, we're just simply spreading this around, allowing a lot of it to build up near kind of like the parts that are sculpted to look kind of like spiral, the earth parts that kind of spiral. Once it's dry, which is about after a couple hours or so, we use some Agrax shade fairly generously, and we begin applying it to the entirety of the base, carefully avoiding the ectoplasm and any other little details. As you can see here, we're applying it pretty much to the little stones and to the dirt itself. Everything is getting uniformly covered. Try not to apply too much to the stones themselves, the big, those little Eldar stones or, cover stones. I don't know what it is or what it's representing exactly, but as you can see here again, it's being applied over the entirety of the surface, but you can see where it's kind of pooling up, and we're basically just going to pull those areas and just kind of feather them out, and just so that you don't have any too deep a pooling in any of those areas. Rakarth Flesh is next. We're coming back to that. We're going to dry brush pretty much everything uniformly. The dirt is going to get dry brushed, and it is going to be a dry brush over pretty much all of it. The little swirls that connect up to the plastic and the Sterling Mud also gets the dry brush, building up more color towards the outer edges of the base. It's not quite seen here yet, but I do try and build more of the color out towards the outer edge, leaving just a little bit darker up near the where we have like the swirls of earth kind of thing going on. But otherwise, everything is given this uniform dry brushing. The stones are given a pretty broad dry brushing. As you can see, it brings the overall color back up, leaving that Agrax shade in the recesses. But again, we have a little bit brighter at the corners. Screaming Skull is next, and this is going to be dry brushed again. We're concentrating mostly on the stones, just on the high points of some of the dirt as well, and concentrating more of the brush strokes on the outer portions of the base as well, the outer edge. I just like to have that little kind of deeper recess near the earth portions, and then of course the stones themselves also get a little dry brushing as well, just to brighten up some of those edges, really kind of bring all this stuff out. Again, as you can see, we're working with the color, and we're just simply getting the stones to look just a little bit brighter. It's really quick highlight on the stones, as we don't bring them up too much. And then next we're going to also take this Screaming Skull, and I'm going to apply this over the areas of the stones where basically the writing is occurring. I kind of like this two-tone look in the stones, and so basically I'm going to use this just on the portions where you would see the writing and those little double lines. And again, it just creates a little bit of visual interest, and again, it kind of reminds the viewer that what they're looking at is this kind of stone, like he's breaking out of it, and of course it ties in the other stones along the ectoplasm as well, gives you that kind of interesting kind of look that was all uniform. Praxeti White is next. This is the dry compound, and this is really fun to use real quick. And this is just going to be over the areas I base coated basically in the Screaming Skull. And it's just a really quick little dry brush, just really concentrating it at its outermost edges, really just kind of pronounce those things. We don't really want to transform those areas too bright. So again, we just want to capture just those outer edges. Once we're done with that, we're going to come in with some Dryad Bark, and we're just going to finish off this base. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to do the outer edge of the base. I was contemplating leaving it black or doing it something else, and I figured, nah, let's do it earth tones. Let's keep this nice dark earth tone going on. And so Dryad Bark is our color for that. And as you can see here, I'm just simply using the medium brush and very carefully going around the outer edges. I basically do it 2 coats just to get it nice and strong. And of course, then we just basically are ready to seal the model. But that is the base, and that is it. We've got even more painting tutorials in the Silver MiniWarGaming Vault. You can watch another one today about how I finish off the sword of this model. Just click on the link of the video description below to watch it right now. If you don't have a MiniWarGaming Vault membership, you can click on the link and sign up for a free 7-day trial. Make sure that you get the Silver membership so you get access to all the painting tutorials. You get instant access to over 1,000 painting tutorials already in the vault. And so thank you for watching, and happy wargaming.